In this video, I will show you how to resolve a compound fraction into its partial fractions without using your pen and your paper. In the exam, you try to solve a lot of questions in a short time. So it is very important if you know some shortcuts or some calculator tricks so you can solve faster. Now, I'll start with partial fractions that have linear factors at the denominator. The first one we have here is x squared minus 3x plus 6 all over x into x minus 2 into x minus 1. So in this compound fraction, there are three factors at the denominator: x, x minus 2, and x minus 1. And each of these factors at the denominator, they are linear factors. By linear factors, we mean that the highest power of x in each of them is 1. So we can easily do this. Now, the first thing to do is to manually, that is to use your hand, your diary or paper, to resolve the partial fraction first, so you can see a clear picture of it on your book. Resolving compound fractions into partial fractions that have linear factors at the denominator. Alright, so what we do is, since they are linear factors, we assign constants to the numerator a, b, and c. So you can see it like this now. This is the resolution. This one you have to do it with your hand. It's easy to do. Then let's say we want to solve for a first. We want to solve for a first. To solve for a first, we look at the bottom of a, the denominator of a. A is having x under it, right? B is having x minus 2, and c is having x minus 1. So for the a that is having x, look at the entire fraction a over x. What will make that fraction undefined? Take note, a fraction is undefined whenever the bottom is equal to 0. Okay, so if x is equal to 0, the entire fraction becomes undefined because a over 0 is undefined. Division by 0 is undefined. You know that. That's it. So I'll write that compound fraction that I have there, but I will not add the x to it. The entire fraction is x squared minus 3x plus 6 all over x into x minus 2 into x minus 1. So what I'm writing is x squared minus 3x plus 6 all over x minus 2 times x minus 1. I want to solve for a. So the denominator of a, which is x, I will neglect it in the compound fraction. Let's go. So my calculator, you come to fraction. Then at the top you write your x squared minus 3x plus 6. So we have here, you have to press alpha to get your x. You get it. Then you have your squared minus 3 alpha x plus 6. Then you come down. Since I'm solving for x, I will not write x. Sorry, since I'm solving for a, I will not write x. In bracket, I have x minus 2, alpha x minus 2, close the bracket, then into x minus 1, alpha x minus 1, close the bracket. This is the fraction. I'm solving for a, right? So I will not be adding x to it. Now, since we said that it is 0 that will make the fraction a over x undefined, I'll just press calc. Press calc, you can see it. Then x equal to what? Is 0. Since we are solving for a, we said x will be 0 for undefined. Then write 0, then press equal to. Press it again. It means that a equal to 3. That's what it means. So we get 3 as the value of a. Write this down. You have to write this down with your pen so that you don't forget. Then let's get for b. For b, under b, we have x minus 2, right? And when we make that x minus 2 equal to 0, it is 2. Because if x equal to 2, it means that we now have 2 minus 2, and 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So when I'm pressing my calc, I will put 2 for x. Let's go. But before I do that, this fraction I have here contains x minus 2, which is the denominator of that b. I will remove the x minus 2 and write the other one, which is x. Sorry. Anytime you want to solve for the particular constant, what is under it must not be part of the compound fraction. That's the idea. So you press your calc. Then what did we say? We make the fraction b over x minus 2 undefined. So it is x equal to 2. So write your 2 equal to, okay, it's showing it again, right? Press it equal to again. B equal to 2. Write it down. Now let's do the last one, which is for C. C has the denominator x minus 1. So I will remove x minus 1 from this compound fraction and just write the other two factors, x and x minus 2. So cancel this one, write 2. Right, so for x minus 1, when we make C over x minus 1 undefined, it is 1. It is 1. So when x equal to 1, the fraction becomes what? Undefined. So just press your calc and write, click your 1 equal to, press it again, you get minus 4. So it means that C is equal to what? Minus 4. So remember we got A as 3, B as 2, C as minus 4. So you now plug these values into the partial fractions for A, B, and C, and then you are there. It's simple to do.